It may come as no real surprise that one of the biggest causes for tension in a couple's relationship is housework, and more specifically, the seemingly unfair workload that might fall on your shoulders, while your partner just sits back and reaps the benefits of your hard work. This is one of the most requested video topics here at CMSHQ, so this week we are talking about how to get your significant other to help you with the cleaning responsibilities. We feel it's important to note that while researching this video, we came across quite a few articles that talked about how to get him to clean or tips and tricks for getting your husband to clean, but I can assure you we here at Clean My Space will not be talking like that. This is not a one-sided issue, my friends. Over a quarter of our audience are men. So when we say partner, we mean him or her. There will be no stereotyping here. Also, we're not marriage counselors. We've researched this topic thoroughly and have just drawn from our own experiences, and that's what I'm going to share with you in this video. Start with the heart. Having a frank, deliberate conversation about cleaning, its importance to your partner, and why your partner doesn't want to or can't clean at the moment will help you understand where they're coming from. Perhaps it's a scheduling issue, a physical issue, a skill issue, perhaps it's even an emotional issue. At least the conversation will help you learn something and give you a starting off point. This then gives you the opportunity to do the same thing. Speak about how important and meaningful a clean space is to you, how it affects you, and how you've been struggling with the workload. Your partner cares, and when you share about your challenges, naturally, they'll want to help. Think about how different this is than normal nagging that takes place in many a household. Anger management. During your conversation, it is more than likely to get a little bit heated. Remember that getting angry and raising your voice isn't going to get you anywhere aside from right back to where you don't want to be anymore. Look at this in a new light. It's a new approach to an old and very crusty problem. If you point fingers at your partner, I can assure you they won't give a crap about what you've got to say. Come from you and your needs, and then listen closely to your partner and their needs. Anger is the easy, common, and problematic way to deal with this, and that's what we're trying to change. Drop the stereotypes. I'm going to assume that you chose your partner because they are a good person and good for you. You also care about them. Stereotyping your partner and perpetuating the notion of one of those many cultural stereotypes floating around is toxic, especially if you want to affect change. Remember, people like to meet the expectations that are set for them, and generally, they want to please others by fulfilling those expectations. So, if you continue to reinforce the stereotype that your partner is lazy, they will gladly prove you right. Hold them in a different regard, and you will be amazed at the results. Establish your MIAs. Perhaps it's easiest to start by focusing on your most important areas, or MIAs. Part of your conversation can be about areas which are important to the both of you, and that's where you can start from. If the kitchen is really important to you and the office is really important to your partner, focus on what your partner cares about and have them start with that space. Develop a new routine. Once you've had a collaborative chat and you understand the MIAs, it's time to create a new routine which makes sense for both people. It's not fair to pigeonhole your partner into your routine, and it's certainly not reasonable to expect them to be up to par with you from the word go. They are likely not skilled or efficient enough to do the work yet because they haven't had the experience that you do. It's kind of like training for a marathon, which I have never done, by the way. You start with 1 kilometer and you walk, and as you gauge and appreciate your progress, you can build more in, eventually getting up to your 10K goal. The same goes for you and your partner's cleaning routine. Build something great together, but start from a reasonable place. Manage your expectations. If your partner is not used to doing any cleaning, or is not good at it, or passionate about it, it is hard to imagine that they're going to do anything perfectly. If you expect perfection, I'll tell you right now, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. Don't expect their work to be done to the Ritz-Carlton standards on the first go. It's up to you to manage your expectations and to be appreciative and complimentary of the effort more than dissuading your partner to not want to do the work again. Micromanagement. When you've started your new routine and your partner is starting to contribute, let them do their thing as they do. It is not your opportunity to micromanage, rather to compliment and thank your partner for their contribution, whatever it was. I have yet to meet one person who likes to be micromanaged, especially an adult. Allow autonomy in scheduling and performance, and you might see some really interesting changes in your partner. They might do something extra, they might get creative, and without question, they will want to impress you. If your partner asks you for help or advice, you can certainly provide it, or you can send them over to cleanmyspace.com or to youtube.com/cleanmyspace, and they can check out one of our articles or videos and learn how to do it on their own. Make it fun. As we say so often in our videos, you gotta find a way to make cleaning fun. If you and your partner do it together, perhaps you can watch a show while folding laundry, talk while you work, time yourselves and have a race, listen to your favorite music, whatever you gotta do. Also, when Chad and I finish cleaning our house, I know it sounds cheesy, but we usually high five or say good job to the other person. Let me tell you, I need to hear that after a cleaning marathon, and so does Chad. If we didn't do that, why would we ever want to do it again? Let your partner in on the secret that completing a cleaning task instills an enormous sense of pride. Compliment your partner, show them that cleaning can at the very least be an okay time, and just wait and see what happens next. Stick to your guns. Now let's say after all of this, your partner kinda falls off the rails and forgets to do something. Stick to your guns, my friend. You have an agreement. If they don't clean the spaces they're responsible for, you don't clean them either. But you do keep up with your end of the bargain. Sooner or later, there will be a very visible indicator of who's holding up their end of the agreement. And people who know me personally know that a deal is a deal. You should know that as much fun as we had shooting this video, Chad and I have put a lot of work into our relationship as it pertains to cleaning responsibilities. And even though our lives seem crazy busy most of the time, we've established how important it is for us to live in a clean home. And in order to do so, it takes work from both of us. And by the way, it ain't perfect. We proudly share these responsibilities and the rewards that come with them. And as mentioned in the video, we try our best to make the process as enjoyable as possible. And as I've said in the past, a great way to make cleaning even a little bit more fun is to listen to an audiobook. And that is where the fine folks at audible.com come in. They're offering you guys a free audiobook of your choosing and a free 30-day trial membership to the entire Clean My Space Nation. You get to choose from over 180,000 titles, and you can get started at audible.com/cleanmyspace. Recently, we listened to The Help by Catherine Stockett, which was an amazing movie and an even better audiobook. It takes place during the civil rights movement of the 1960s and details the African-American maid's point of view on the white families from which they work, and of course, the hardships that they go through on a daily basis. You will also learn why you is special and you is smart. Check out this title and over 180,000 others at audible.com/cleanmyspace. Not only is it a great offer for you guys, but it is a great way to help support us here at Clean My Space. The common question this week is, what person do you want helping out more around the house? Let us know in the comments down below, and maybe we can put more videos together for you guys like this in the future. If you're curious to find out what I'm up to during the week, or if you want to see the funny things that Chad encounters, or what it's like behind the scenes here at Clean My Space HQ, you should follow us on Instagram. I'm at Melissa Maker, he's at the Chad Reynolds, and we are at Clean My Space. There's a button down there that lets me know you care, so click it if you liked this video, and click this button right here to subscribe and begin your journey to a cleaner life. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.